Facebook. We are officially live on Inside the Arena. Welcome. Right now it's just me, but that's okay. This video will be available for viewing later on after we're done broadcasting. You'll always be able to find these episodes in the videos section of the Riverside Community Players Facebook page. So welcome everybody. We're so glad that you've come to check us out. As you can see, I am standing in front of the famous historic Riverside Community Players. This is one of the oldest, longest running theaters in Southern California, and it's incredibly unique because it is theater in the round. Now, is this the only theater around that does it? No, but it's definitely one of the only ones that is close by. So we're really, really proud of that. We're really proud of the history that we've built here in downtown Riverside. Downtown Riverside is a hub for the arts. Riverside County being the large place that it is, we're so proud to have a position here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Riverside Community Players Inside the Arena. This is a brand new Facebook Live series that we're going to be doing on a regular basis to give you an inside look not only at the theater itself, but how it runs, how our shows run, the dedicated individuals that are involved in all the productions, cast members, crew members, directors, set directors, builders, lighting designers, our incredibly talented tech teams that always work so hard up in the booth to keep the lights on. We're also planning on introducing you to board members and the administration here. You're going to get to meet some of the people who have been involved with this theater for years and years. Some of us are newer. I've been around for probably 4 or 5 years now. You might have seen me on stage a few times here. And a lot of the actors that you're going to see on this series are regulars here. And of course, we love new talent, so follow us online at www.riversidecommunityplayers.com for audition information and postings. We'd love to see you guys come out. Please feel free to drop in some questions, comments. I'd love to know who's watching. Let's see if I can find out here. Okay, so without risking accidentally clicking on something that's going to turn this off, it's not showing me exactly a list of who's watching yet, but thank you all for joining us. Let's see, swipe left, here we go. Swipe left to reveal comments, okay. All right. So we've got one live viewer. Hello, Chad Nelson. We've got some other viewers. Unfortunately can't see you, but that means that you have started back from the beginning. We're standing out here on 14th Street, right in front of Riverside Community Players. Again, this is Inside the Arena. I'm Amanda Walker, your very happy host. So the purpose of today's video is also to introduce you to the next show coming live. Well, let me zoom in, but Deathtrap is going to be opening here on May 19th. That is a week from Friday, I believe. It's a very exciting show. It's a thriller of the highest caliber. The writing is brilliant. The acting is phenomenal. This cast is stacked with some incredibly talented individuals. It stars Philip Gabriel and Mel Chadwick, both of whom I've had the immense pleasure of working with, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss their work. It's directed by the fabulous Lynn Ennis, and it also features Robert Vodka, Patricia Scarborough, and Charlotte Ransom McKenzie. You guys, these are some super actors. They are incredibly talented. I've worked with several of them, and I'm telling you, it's a show you're not going to want to miss. Now, in future episodes, we are going to take you inside the building to get an on-the-ground look at set design and all that kind of stuff. We don't have the pleasure of going inside today, but let me just tell you, I was in there yesterday, and the caliber of the set is incredible. The attention to detail, the set design, the production value of this show is phenomenal. A lot of the times in small theaters like this, we don't always get the opportunity to have the kind of production design that maybe you're used to seeing on Broadway, but here, this show, Deathtrap, has everything you're looking for, and I highly encourage you to come out and take a look. So it's a thriller, it's a mystery, lots of action, lots of stunts. I actually got to watch some of the stunt work yesterday. It's a lot. I mean, these guys are sweating and covered in fake blood and all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely worth checking out. If you guys are there, I'd love to get some of your, hey Amanda, Charlotte, you absolutely can come say hi in person. I don't know where you are, but I will be here for the next few minutes. I would love to have you. I'm sure the viewers would love to meet you as well. We can talk a little bit about the show and about your characters. So that'd be great. So Riverside Community Players is in the middle of its 92nd season, I believe. That's so impressive. Over 90 years of incredible theater. We are so proud of this place, and just to explain a little bit about the name of this series, Inside the Arena. Again, it's theater in the round, which is a little bit more of an oval, but we call it an arena because that's what it harkens to, is the kind of arena you'd see like in a circus. Your performers are all down in the middle, acting it around, so you get to see 360 degrees of the story, 360 degrees of the experience, which is so unique because a lot of the time with traditional proscenium theater, which a normal stage with the audience being on only one wall, you know, you only get a little bit of perspective, but you know what we're used to seeing in things, hi Sabrina, a little bit of things like what you see in movies. So you'll get to see the back of somebody's head and how that dynamic changes when you only get to see one person talking and you can imagine what the other person's reaction is. It's also very interesting. One of the rules here at the theater is that there's no late seating, and you got to stay in your seat until intermission because there are 4 aisles in the arena that the actors actually use during the production, which is really exciting. They come in and out of 4 different entrances. It enables us to build some really dynamic, interesting sets to where you get to see a lot of different parts of a certain house or room, and it's really interesting. One of the last shows I did here was entirely set on a front porch, but we were able to incorporate not only the entrance to the house, but this, you know, invisible backyard that also existed in an entrance from another direction. So that's always fun for us to be able to play with the features of the theater. Speaking of features of the theater, down there, that fire pit, and in those beautiful little pieces of concrete, actually, let's take a walk. This is the best part about Facebook Live. It's entirely dynamic. It can be as interactive as you want it to be. If you have questions, please feel free to say hi down in the comments. And we're gonna come down here and take a look at this beautiful courtyard. Now, as I said, the show opens on May 19th. Oh, no problem, Lynella. We're so glad you're here taking a look. Tell all your friends. We're going to be doing this a lot more often, so you get a lot better look at what's going on. We want to make sure that as members and patrons and actors, hey, you know, as participants, that you feel involved in the theater and you get to know us a little bit better. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to turn the camera. This is such a cool feature of this theater. When it was originally built, these cement tiles, I guess you could call them, sections of the sidewalk were signed by some of the original members. I mean, look at this, 1932. So what you're gonna see out here are signatures from some of the founding members. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an actual actor in the building. Say hello! This is Charlotte. Now you're gonna be in Deathtrap, is that right?
Yes, I am.
So tell us about your character, who you play.
I play Myra, and Myra is, Myra Brule is Sidney Brule's wife, and Sidney is the leading man in the play, and the leading playwright in the play. So.
Very exciting. Okay, so now it's a thriller, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us, does your character make it out alive, or is it a secret?
Wow. I don't know, I can just say it's kind of fun to die on stage.
Oh, see, what did I tell you? This is exactly why you guys have to come, because we get these incredible people who come and join the cast, and it's so much fun. So tell me about Lynn Ennis. How's it been working with Lynn?
Oh, it's been fabulous. Yeah. We have a great cast. We're having a really good time. Lynn is really good to work with. She is so supportive and just kind of lets us do our thing, but when she wants us to change something, she lets us know. But we've just had nothing but fun working in this show. It's been great.
Great. So now tell me a little bit more about you personally, your acting journey. How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've kind of been doing theater all my life, although I took a hiatus for like 30 years.
Sure.
When I was a kid, I did Riverside Children's Theater. I grew up here in Riverside and came here to see shows at the Riverside Community Players. And I then did theater all the way through high school, some in college. But then kind of when I got into my career and kids and family, stopped doing theater. And about 4 years ago, I started back in theater. And my first show in 30 years was here at Riverside Community Players.
Wow.
I did Go Back for Murder.
That's so wow. So you're then also skilled at the murder mystery, obviously.
Oh yeah, we love those.
That's so cool. So, of all the shows you've done, not just here but everywhere, do you have any favorite roles that you've played?
Oh wow. Actually, my two most recent roles have been my favorites. I did Libby Ruth here at Always a Bridesmaid, which was lots of fun again.
Aww.
And then I just did one at Rialto Community Players, which was Steel Magnolias. I played Clary.
I saw that show, you guys. It was so good. I was just, my makeup was destroyed by the end.
Yeah.
That was one of those shows where I only knew Charlotte. I had seen some of the other actors before, and I was compelled at the end to just give them all huge hugs because it was so good.
That was a
and
fabulous show.
especially being like a really powerful female cast, you just I felt so connected. Let's go out this way into the sun just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, hi, Sean. Hi, John.
Actors are all about light here.
Yes, yes. We have to get the best lighting angles. Hello, yes. We're going to get the upshot, too.
Oh, there you go.
Now,
I don't get the chin.
yeah, eventually I'll get a selfie stick so that my arm isn't going to fall off, but I do have very long arms. So, okay, so, and you've been involved with the theater, too. Like, do you do any work here? So tell us about your roles that you've been doing
well,
here.
I'm on the board here.
Great.
This is my first year on the board. They've got me on the board.
Woohoo.
We just got you on the board.
Maybe, yes, you might have.
But I handle the student shows, the children's shows that we do, the children's series. We bring classrooms to the shows during the day, and so we have like 100, 200 kids come in by bus. So I coordinate a lot of that, and I coordinate our benefit shows. If you have a nonprofit that's looking for a wonderful way to raise money, call our office and you can actually book a show where you can bring your nonprofit and buy the whole theater out and sell your tickets, and all the money that you make above whatever we charge, which I believe is $700. Anything above that is yours for your nonprofit.
Yeah, and as an actor, those benefit shows are so much fun because the audiences are so warm, and it's such a fun way to involve fundraising in a different way. Like, you get so much more than a chocolate bar. You know, you can offer your supporters something tangible and an experience. You know, somebody that's very close to me has taught me a lot about the importance of an experience over like a thing, some kind of a gift. And I think when you're trying to raise support for your organization, offering somebody something that's a memory to is so important, and it's special, and it kind of stays with them. So highly encourage you guys out there that are involved with organizations that want to raise funds to consider doing that. The arena sits like 180 people, is that right?
183.
183,
Yes.
see? So you can fit tons of people. You can make it a really exciting
make a
thing.
really good thing.
I'm going to turn this again so you can see this courtyard offers a really neat space for hosting that event. You can fit lots of tables and chairs and bars and all kinds of stuff out here, and you can bring your organization and have an evening at the theater. So you start out here with cocktails and even a full dinner if you want, and entertainment, and then you go through those doors into the theater and you can actually watch the show later. So there's a lot of opportunity for some really cool experiences. So, all right, I don't know what our run time is here. It's not showing me how long we've been on.
I've never done this before.
I know, it's very exciting. This is one of the things we're going to be doing for the theater. We're trying to really enhance our accessibility. We want you guys to be able to talk to us directly. We want you to see things before they happen. Yeah, hi! We want you to get some sneak peeks. We want you to feel like you get an inside look. We want people to know that this theater, small as it is, the caliber of things that we put together and the quality of shows you're going to get here is just outstanding. It's out of this world. We've had several people, and you know, it's hard to say, oh yeah, somebody told me it was as good as Broadway. I've heard that from people whose opinions I value to the hilt. They are incredibly trained, first of all, experienced, traveled. They've truly seen shows all over the world, and they tell us that the work we do here is just as good. And we want the entirety of the Inland Empire, Southern California. We want everyone to meet us, to know us, to associate us with great entertainment.
There's 92 years here.
Yeah.
92 years in the Inland Empire and theater. It's great.
Yeah, so, there's always something new going on. Our seasons last virtually all year. I mean, what, 9 months out of the year?
Yeah, they pretty much never stop.
Yeah, exactly, because we have really great children's programming during the summer. Instagram Live, yes, it does do the same thing. Instagram right now is something we're working on. Stay tuned. But right now, Facebook is our primary source of communication. So we're going to go ahead and keep these broadcasts here just because it's a little easier to store them as well. And I believe they go a little bit longer and they last a little bit longer. So we're going to probably keep them here for time capsule's sake. But we definitely want to be plugging into a lot more of those social networks. Keep an eye out because I promise big things are coming. So, all right, well, this one was a short one. We're going to keep it short today because we can't actually go inside and give you a tour. But Charlotte, thank you so much for coming by. You guys, this lady is incredibly talented. I've seen her in several things. I've had the pleasure of reading with her at auditions, and I'm like, you guys. Oh, and okay, so Robert Vaca, also in the show. Incredible. The guy is hilarious. He has the funniest presentation. He's such a good actor as far as comedic timing, and he yes she is, see, aha, you have a fan. And I've never had the pleasure of working with Patricia. How's that going?
Oh my gosh, she is the best. She and her character, just, it's hard to keep a straight face sometimes. You're in the middle of a thriller murder scene, and her character comes on, and she just brings this breath of fresh air into the whole show. She's fabulous. She's really great to work with.
That says so much when actors love each other that much. When we're impressed with each other's work. And then also, again, as I said, Mel and Philip are a sight to behold. The two of them, if you've never seen either of them work, I highly encourage you to do that. They've both been doing this for a long time. So much experience, so much depth to everything they do.
It's been a while since they've both been on the RCP stage, though.
That is right. I have been on this stage with Mel. We did Lend Me a Tenor. Right? It was so much fun. And Philip I've had as a director several times. We were on stage together in Redlands 6 years ago, I think. It was a while ago. And Leading Ladies. But as I said, we've both had the experience of working with both of them. And they're top notch. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for tuning in. All right, well, this is the tail end of it again. Hi, Pam. Hello. Pam is also, oh, we keep breaking up. Well, I'm not sure. As far as I know, I should have service. Hopefully, might be because I'm next to lots of construction equipment and a big cement building. So maybe next time, once we get inside, it'll be a little bit better. There's Wi-Fi in there. So, but anyway, so this video will be on the Riverside Community Players Facebook videos page, and it should stay for a long time. If not, I will see if I can get it harvested and put back on there somehow. And we're going to continue to post lots of sneak peeks. Oh, do not forget to stay tuned to the Deathtrap Facebook page, to the actual show's Facebook page, because a trailer, surprises, including a trailer, an actual trailer. This is something that's new to our theater, and we're so excited. Our incredibly talented director, the incredibly talented director is going to be putting that up, so do not miss the chance to see her work before it actually hits the stage as well. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in. It was such a pleasure. Again, my name's Amanda, and I'll be back with more Inside the Arena next time. Bye!